So, the kitchen. What is it good for? The main functions of a kitchen are to store, prepare and cook food. The room or area may also be used for dining, entertaining and laundry. But most importantly, making music. Welcome back to another episode of A Beat a Week with me, 93 Acres, and today we're going to be making music with
the kitchen.
If you want to learn more about how to sample music and make instruments from weird things, well, you've come to the right place. This is a video for you. Or if you just want to have a fun time laughing at someone pulling their hair out trying to make music with random sounds, then you've also come to the right place. Let's see what we can cook up today. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you can see more videos like this. My hair is definitely going crazy. I also make these videos live on stream on Mondays, Wednesdays and Saturdays, so if you'd like to check that out and see every little bit of detail, that's the place to go. Link down in the description. Right, let's get into it. Transition in A. One change to today's A Beat a Week. We're going to not use any software instruments. What we are going to do is make every single sound from the sounds we have recorded in our kitchen. And by our, I mean my. I mean mine, it's not really mine. But sure, look, we're here now. So the first thing I did was fill up a cup of water. So those are some notes we can definitely use and sample to make into melodies. So this is our water glass full, and then we are filling the glass. Sounds lovely. So that's a bin opening and closing. Sweet. A breadboard. Ooh. And that's a butter container. Let's move on to chair slam. So just lifting up a chair and just hitting the lower legs down. At the back door, there's like a little latch, and I was flicking the latch up and down. Nice. I like that a lot. Drawers, opening and closing. Forks. That's pretty intense. We have a fridge opening and closing. More banging sounds. Ooh. Nice. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Then we have a handle. Nice. So that's kind of weird. I have the microwave. And then the oven fan, you know, just open it up and you hear the air go through. That could be kind of cool to end it as well. I like that. So we have lots of stuff here. Chop these up here and we'll throw them into melody or drums respectively. All right. Okay, so here we go. We've got a few melody stuff here. So I'm going to find the best glass hit from each of these pitches. Pitches, I said. And then I'm going to throw them in. Pitches. Cool. I think this guy's pretty solid. We'll take him and we'll take the first guy. I like him a lot. So we're going to copy him across. Beautiful. And so we can mute him now. Okay, on to B glass. Let's have a listen to this guy. This second was pretty nice, I think. He's a bit thin, the last one. Ooh, he's got a bit of echo there. Yeah, I think that one could be nice. Low. Let's have a listen. Cool. That first one's just perfect, really, isn't it? Nice. Class 2. Sweet. Don't need to hear anymore. Throw him in, mute him, and on to the next guy. Now that we have some interesting sounds, let's get another group and we'll have these audio files for swells and risers. We'll save him to here. That kind of sounds like gross. Yeah, let's throw him into drums. What about the last guy? Let's bring him up as well and we can save him as a second sort of swell. Perfect. And then mute. Interesting. I like the first guy. Ooh, that last fella. How are you doing? Nice. We'll throw him up here. Literally just moving a little butter, a little hat for it, you know, that kind of thing. Gorgeous. Yeah, we'll bring him as well. Here we go. Chair slam. Hopefully a kick out of this guy if we can. First guy's not bad. Door sounds. Yes. These are my favorite. Sweet. That's class. Click 1, click 2. And then I might double those just so they have a bit more beef, you know? Yeah, these two. I should tell you what would be faster. I got my cut tool. Scissors. And then anytime I press command, you can get them and it'll be way quicker. 1B, click 2B, or not 2B. Hydration. I haven't talked about it now in a few episodes, but it's key. Drawer, open and close. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. They really are. Boom, boom. Gee, I don't know if I can fork out for this one. I took the phone further away and you can hear more of the room echo. I think this one in the middle is pretty tidy. We'll take this guy just in case. Fork A, fork B, fork C, fridge snare. Handle falling down. Here we go. Yeah, that's solid. Microwave, I'm going to throw him in as a melody instrument, okay? It's a bit ambitious. Handle, you're donezo. Great composer. One of the OGs. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, and then you have the separate bit at the end. Split those sounds up. We've got the ding as one melody, and we've got this rolling fella as a sub. That's genius. Nice. I like that. My hair is so long. Okay, there's our instruments. Microwave. Just a little wave. So bad. What does it sound like with everything back at the same time? Wow, that was loud. So that's all our instruments in. So let's start off with drums. Maybe if we can get some sort of the clicks going, I think we'll stick in 4/4 time. Something relatively high tempo. Maybe, yeah, I'm feeling like 130. Maybe it's because of all the coffee I've drank. So we'll leave all the sounds here and we'll copy them across, and then anything we want to use, sort it out and lay it out. Cool. Let's go for it. So we have our clicks, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where our track's going to begin. And we're going to call it, we're going to throw the kitchen sink at it. I think that could work. I'll let you decide. What color is the kitchen? I'd be fond of a bit of granite in my kitchen. Okay, we're going for brown because there's a lot of wood in the kitchen. Not like that. Now, here we go. Let's get these clicks going. Let's try and find a click on the 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Now, second guy. Got the 1, then the 2. Because they're all natural sounds, I'm not going to quantize anything. We're all going to go relatively close, of course, to lining up to being in time. But I want it to feel real, human. Give it a bit of groove. And then the other guy. Nice. And you can hear the 2 different pitches. So I feel like I want all of these to have a little bit more ring at the end. Maybe until the next guy. Let's try and copy these across then, just so we have a few beats to go with. Let's throw the kitchen sink at it. So we got our clicks. Let's have a listen to them. Okay, clicks. Good start. I'm liking that. Let's leave them there. I just heard this butter guy, and they're slightly different pitches. Yeah, let's put them on top of the clicks, so they're like adding more depth to the clicks, so they're really strong. Look how free rhythm this is. The earth is healing. Nothing but unquantized beats. Let's have a listen. Oh, yes, I can tell panning will work already, but we're going to leave the mixing for a little bit, okay? We produce and then we mix. Top tip. Okay, cool. There's our butter. Mute the guys we've used. Okay, goodbye to you, sir. Absolutely gorgeous. Ba, 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 ba. So kind of like a hi-hat. Let's try that. Might move the rhythm a tiny bit just to make it perfectly in time with this 130 beat we're going for. So we're going to use flex pitch. Flex pitch is very useful. If you would like an in-depth tutorial on how to use flex pitch, come into the stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and I will give you a full tutorial. Cool. That's pretty nice. What I'm just thinking really quickly is some of those hits drop a little bit too far. So if I use just a tiny little bit of compression, we'll just make sure they level off a little bit. It'll still come down in volume, but just level off a little bit. I really like that. That's pretty cool. Nice. We throw some panning on this. Some to the left, some to the right. Butters are just a little bit left and right. Butters. And then we have the handles. I had just slightly right and left, about 27 and 25. You get the feeling it's going all right, cool. Okay, who do you want to throw in? Maybe some big hits like the fridge could be nice. Yeah, I like that. Let's bring the fridge over and then we'll throw him in as like just a down hit. Here's our fridge. Maybe just the out of him. This sort of thing. He could really work as a kick, couldn't he? I like that fridge. Pretty nice. Let's just do a little bit of EQ on this fella. Oh yeah. That's really nice. Let's try that kick on the downbeat of each one. Let's not do that. Let's try on the 2, the and of. How about this? Oh, nice. Cool. And maybe one guy at the end. Yeah, I suppose he has a nice little reverb tail on him naturally. Just want to give him a little bit of beef just so we can really hear him. So just a tiny bit of overdrive. Sweet. I really like that. Fork time. I think this fork could be like a syncopation kind of guy. I like having a bit of the realness just come out afterwards. I think it's nice. Yeah, and then just throw me in something random like here. Yeah, what? Forks coming out big. Just get rid of some low end. Sweet. I just want to keep everything tidy because you know we're going to get so much background noise when we record with our mobile phones. Cool. A little bit of reverb on those fork guys could be nice. So we've got a long reverb and a small one. I'm going to go with a small one. Reverb is to be used like mustard. A little bit can be very tasteful. Too much, it just spoils. We should look at just EQing some lows out of these guys. Let's see if the butters sound any better now. The butters. It's just tidying it up, just that small bit. Now what I want to do is I just want to make this a little bit more interesting. So we're just going to make a micro shift, and there's a great preset that's just called air. That does exactly what it says in the tin. And it just lives around your head just a tiny bit more. It's probably not noticeable if you're listening on a phone. It will just give it a bit of life. Cool. I'm liking that. These are cool. Sound a bit like bongos. Sweet. So let's drag them across. We got our chair slams that are sounding a bit like African drums. And we're going to just try and make this just an extra bit of like a little tappity tap. Bongo. You know what I mean? I'm hearing it, bub. Is it just me or do they sound quite, they're quite melodic. Bum. That's our key we're going to use. In the key of G major. All right. We might change that. Maybe we'll go for E minor. Keep it a little bit interesting. I'm loving that. I think that's really cool. I'm hitting the save button. I actually prefer kitchen. I can't even spell. What have I done? Kitchen sink. Okay, sweet. All right. So we're going to leave the drums here. Then we'll go melody. Here we go. We're going to make a sample instrument with some of these glass hits. So instrument ESX24. This will be glass 1. I should edit these first before I drag them in. There you go. That's your scary movie. I like this guy slightly more. He has a bit more of a elongation to him. Sweet. Sounds amazing. Great work. I much prefer how he sounds. So let's go with him. So we'll hold on to this guy and we're going to make a new ESX24 and we're going to have a low fella and then a high fella. We're going to have those two ESX24 working together. Into our sampler, we're going to click on edit, bring them over. Cool, we've audio file there, so we can drag that in and then we can check actually what note was it meant to be. It's actually a C sharp. Is it a C sharp? No. Okay, so when we go to this instrument, we'll call him Glass 2. Cool, all right. I'm just thinking there, I totally forgot to use pots and pans, but we have glass hits, it'll be fine. So we'll save these then. Glass hit low. Okay, so now we have our two melody instruments, two glass hits. So let's try and find out some melody and then we'll come back to the microwave guy. Hopefully some sort of sub sound and then we'll use the ding as well. Maybe like just as a hit on the out. Cool, so let's use our glass hit 1 first. So we'll find some chords. Here we go. Cool. Okay. Sounds a bit mad, but it's the first idea. And what I've been doing recently is just going for the first idea. I know some people suggest not to, but we're going for it. It sounds like a bit of grime, really. Let's record it in. Okay, sounds good. But what I want to do is we can play that out twice. So we can change the melody maybe a little bit the second time. Duplicate this across the second and fourth time. We'll just make the beat a little bit different. Now, what I might do is I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to have one sound on the left, one sound on the right. Nice. Second instrument is going to be playing the root notes. So E, E, F, E, E, G, F, E, E. And then the higher guys are just going to be playing one at the right. It's the exact same melody. Wow, that sounds super trippy. I love the little bit of detuning. We definitely need some syncopation in here, don't we? The high guy can definitely get some reverb just to explode those notes a little bit. And then the guys out the side, maybe just leave them for a minute. And then you hear that reverb just coming through. Now, I'll tell you what the full beat will be. Let's duplicate the whole thing, right? And we'll bring that across. And then we can put a little break here. Get rid of everything just for that bar. Yeah. At the very end, maybe it'd be nice to have a microwave ding. Okay, microwave ding, beauty. We get rid of some of the lows and then we just make it go around our head like we did with the forks. So we're going to use the Sound Toys microshift for that again. Here we go and go to the air preset. There's no shame in using presets, especially when they sound good. I love it. It's random and I like it. Cool. Sweet. Okay, let's have a look at this other microwave hum and see if we can make it pitch to our command. We need to pitch it, right? So flex pitch, beautiful. Okay, we do have a note. Great, that's perfect. This is what I was a bit worried about. If we don't have a note, we'll be struggling. Oh, yes, very nice. Cool, nice. So we need to give him a little bit more beef just so we can, hear him. Quick little EQ first. Let's have a listen. Yeah, I just want a little break here on the fourth beat. Oops, apologies. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's interesting stuff what we could do here. What I'm thinking is we're going to get a distortion, right? And we're going to buzz out some distortion and we're just going to only distort it from maybe 300 onwards. If we throw it up an octave, little altar boy, kind of guy just to give him a bit more, It sounds mad. I love it. Okay, so we've buzzed out some distortion and trying to get some sort of upper octave note on it. Sounding interesting, kind of. Let's use auto filter here just to give it a bit of movement. Right now it sounds a little bit of bland, so we're just going to put a little bit of movement onto it. Open up our automation, open auto filter, and I use our cutoff. I don't want to go too crazy. Something nice and simple just to make it move, make it feel like we're living. Oh yes, our impacts and risers. Let's see if we can use these risers. So that was the water fella. Nice, that's cool. And fan. Him with auto filter will definitely work. That's our man. Let's use him in the riser places before the drop. So here we go. Let's get this fan. And we're recording on our phones. There's our auto filter. Do the same as last time. Get our cutoff point. There you are, sir. Lovely. And we're just going to rise him up nice and slowly. It wasn't in time. It sounded horrendous. Probably should have checked that first. I'm used to working with white noise. That was very loud. Cool, I like that. Just needs a bit more beef. So we're going to go for our overdrive. Way more beef. Beef him up. Okay, we're going to need to double this beat a little bit. He just was so pathetic there. All right, lovely. Here we go. I'm just going to give us a little bit of thickness. The last thing I want to do is him. He wants to live around the head a little bit as well. Could put some panning on him, but I actually think I just want him to exist around our head. And we'll go into this nice little trick we're just using for today, our air preset in Microshift. Sound Toys Bundle is something I'd recommend to everyone. No matter if you're in film music, pop music, dance music, trap music, electronic music, Sound Toys is your man. I just saw it there. Let's actually use the tap for one of these. Just like that. And we'll put him up here. Promise, last riser. I just feel like it would be sad if we didn't get to use him properly. And he can be simple. We don't have to alter filter this guy. We can just automate the volume. Let's just have a listen to him. Sweet. And we'll just cut out the lows in him as well. These are our risers. Nice. And we'll throw him in to the second half as well. He's pretty nifty. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Just look at you there. Maybe a tiny little bit of reverb in this fella. Maybe in the guys in out wide as well. What do you think? Tiny little reverb there. A little bit of reverb here. I have to say I love that riser. I just want to find something weird then to kind of have as an intro. And then I just want another random hit then at the start as well. Fork C had something crazy about him as well, didn't he? Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. I have no idea what this is going to sound like, but I want to reverse. I just want this guy to go around our head as he's introing. It could make it a weird thing. And we'll throw him in somewhere else as well. Just so he's, or maybe sometimes if you let things happen once, it can also be pretty cool. Let's make him go around our head real quick. Let's see if we have a... Sweet. I might try and make this fork work as our syncopated because he's more percussive. I'll tell you what to do with this guy then. If we can have him going rhythm shape. Yeah, sweet. All right. I think that's going to work as a nice hi-hat, and we'll turn it up a little bit. Cool. That'll pierce through your ears then. Cool. That's a way better hi-hat. So we're going to use Marquee Tools, probably the best. Is your only man for this kind of a job? Oh, wow. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? Do. Open it up a little bit more, and then we're good to go. Here we go. Sweet. And then we command or that across. Nice. So we've made a full track with kitchen utensils. So a quick overlook of what we did. We had the clicks from a little latch in the back door. That was where we started off. And we put some, a little butter container, just lift that up, hitting that down, added that on top of it. I really like that sound. I will use that in another track. Nice. That's like a lovely little toms or something. Got a fork? Nice. Lovely little kind of shaker going on there. And we've got our fridge closed door for the kick. I love that. So there's our drums. Our melody hits is basically just going E minor, F major, E minor, G, F, E. Cool, and those glass hits are just filling up a glass of water, hitting it, and then we sample the audio into an instrument. There we go. I made it. And then probably the most fun thing, I think, of the whole thing, we made a sub bass out of a microwave. We brought up the EQ of the low end, put some overdrive on it. There you are. Put some decapitator on it, and really did put a lot of distortion on that one. And then we got some auto filter just to make it feel like it's moving around a little bit. Just up and down and up and down and up and down. Just moving around. Make it feel alive. Pretty cool. It can be a little bit more gentle in the first half. There's our microwave sub. That's a fun one. And then of course we have the microwave ding at the end. Pretty important. Nice. That's nice. And there's a little bit of the microshift from Sound Toys just to make sure it goes around your head. Sweet. And then let's go on to our last thing, our impacts and risers. So we used the fan oven with the tap being opened and being closed. There we go. Just for a little bit of fun. We added in the microwave and the keys. All right, sweet. Right, will we listen to the full thing? It'd be rude not to. Here we go. All right, this is a composition called Kitchen Sink. All right, let's have a listen. It'd be rude not to. Go on there now. Go on. Whew, all right. That got fairly steamy. I think you could do with a little bit more sauce. Well, that was an organic episode. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you get notified when I release more videos like this. Thanks a million for hanging out. Really appreciate it. And if you have any ideas of any other challenges we could try next, any other things we could make music out of, let me know down in the comments section and I'll be sure to give it a go. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Whew. Well, that got fairly steamy.